And we're back. Welcome back to the Banner Saga Let's Play. I'm your host, Saigan. We are almost to Sigurholm, and we've taken on a dredge baby. Because I can't leave a child behind. I don't know anybody who can leave a child behind. Oh. 7 days of supplies, but that's okay. We should definitely make it to Sigurholm. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a meat house than battling a Sunder. I'd rather be known for not dying. Ubin is wise. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow headfirst into the dredge, they follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have a bellower leading them? Have you never heard about the time I hit a bellower in the head with a throwing axe? Both Varl halt their debate when they suddenly notice you watching. What's this about? Don't stop on my account. Oh, it's so much sass. So much sass. That's what I would really say. You're planning to confront the dredge. Don't stop on my account. Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting that there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. There are. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. Krumer, I like the idea, but they're not after you guys. They're after something else. It's probably Avon. I'm never happy to lose more Varl, Krumer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. I'll leave it to you. Old rivalry you've got here. Nobody's going anywhere. I can't make this decision for them, so I just kind of feel like I want to make small talk. Comments like that remind me you've already wasted too much time doing nothing. I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Ingvar? You could ask Bellower for your arm back. Don't think so? Not in the mood. I don't blame you, Ivor. I'll tell Haderborg you said hello. That was depressing. Krumer and a good many Varl warriors head out towards the growing army of dredge. Is he coming back? He always has before. Oh, that's... Ubin! Ubin, you're destroying the mood. If anything else, they'll slow them down while we get to our destination. If it does come to a confrontation with Bellower, I'm hoping that maybe we can use the child to show the dredge that we're not the monsters that they may believe we are. And maybe we'll find out that they aren't the monsters we think they are. I hope. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. Word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us... and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man says. Meat houses are confusing. Never know when you've drank your share. The woman hits him again and says, we've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you out here. I'm getting, like, more and more outlaws and thieves joining us. I'm already kind of halfway worried about Hogan and Mugen. The problem is that the civilians in the ranks are really going to be unhappy about this. We don't need any more fighters. Takes until camp is set to notice that a few of your supplies have gone missing. Oh, they were distracting us. Well, better that they steal just a few supplies right now instead of a lot over the course of being with us. Gather around, doubters, echoes a shout in the distance as Krumer and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage. And behold the invincible Varl. The caravan is thrilled to see Krumer return safely. Did the plan work? Asks Zubin. Work, responds Krumer. Of course it worked. Same old dredge. Should be another day or two at least before they find their own asses. Good job, Krumer. And if you apologize, I'll tell you I found these, Krumer says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. Dunder's hand. I'm kind of curious about that. We'll be in Sigerholm in a second. I'll check that out.
As Sigerholm approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
Oh, Sigerholm looks worse for wear. We have 20 renown again, but we're back down to 3 days of supplies. B. One catastrophe to another, says Oddleif as you pull into Sigerholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Eyvind, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of caravan, you've inadvertently walked into a debate between Oddleif and Eyvind. As long as we need to, well... I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. What's wrong? The people here are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Eyvind. I think Oddleif is right. I saw a man the whole time we were setting up. He was just watching. We're leaving. We're leaving right now. We're leaving right now. Juno will come. Just give it a little more time, Rook. Listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. No! Oh, there's Nid. Market. 1 renown gets 3 supplies. Let's get a week of supplies. I don't know how anyone saves up money for equipment in this game. Heroes. Ivor, I am curious, how much would it be to promote you to level 4 to where you can wear your belt? 15. Oh! Oh, it's just out of reach. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Poor Hogan. Maxing out your armor break and your exhaustion is just like, it's so freaking useful. Krumer. Only 10. Oh, do I not have that? Oh, duh, of course I don't have that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if we've ever spoken either, Nid. I kind of figured as much. Isn't it how strange you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. Of course. You are welcome. Never even tried shooting before Oddleaf made me. Spent my whole life making clothes and cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I want it to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Skogar. I knew most of the people there. I had a house in Frostveller, but we were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out to the fields. I'm sorry. Ekil's men killed my husband. When we left, I was angry. Why was I the only one who had to leave their home? How do I deserve this? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. You're welcome. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. Nid, you're alright. You're alright, Nid. I like you. You can kill Dredge with me anytime. I'm not sold on this, Avend. I know it's important that you see Juno, but we cannot stay here. Well, if she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream, or I don't know. You were pretty exhausted. Not sure anymore. Everything's a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. Why is LBRY still following us? I saw Grofheim as it burned. Okay. The Sunder blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in the thousands. Most of the Sunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to or heading towards LBRY. LBRY stayed in Grofheim just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Einertoft, I thought he must want to wipe the Varl off the map completely, but then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Reyes. Let's make sure he doesn't catch up. You think this is the end times? Even if we escape the dredge, that serpent set of darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long that will take, or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. That is fair enough. The Menders are in LBRY. If we can find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. Oh, okay, so you're not normal, Avend. Juno is one of the council. She helps him to control things like calling lightning out of the sky. I think a lot of people are intimidated or scared, maybe, of me. It's nothing new, I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Yeah, let's hope for a day like that. That'll be a good day. Everybody's so depressed in this game. Might as well dump the last 2 points of renown on some more supplies. We gotta go. Rook, wait please, Avon begs. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving as though he'd be giving up on Juno. She'll catch up with us. Across the lake with a 1,000-mile stare. He says nothing. We've got problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but it might tip or get stuck. Or we could just go around the whole thing, but no idea how long that'll take. It's such a freaking risk to caulk the wagon. Anyone who has ever played Oregon Trail knows that this almost never freaking works. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of supplies. But we could lose what supplies we have if this fails. We have no idea how long it'll take to go around. Let's go for it. You spend some time rigging the wagons to float on the water, sealing them with tree sap and whatever else you have on hand. The rest of the caravan finds anything they can float on, small boats or makeshift rafts. Some swim. With a deep breath, you set off from the bank. You do your best to float the various ragtag groups of your caravan across the muddy lake towards Borsgard. Things quickly go bad between rafts pulling apart or people tipping into the murky water of the lake. Eventually, you gather everyone up, but you've lost precious time and supplies to the bog. Motherfucker. So we lost 4 days worth of supplies. That probably saved us some time, though. I bet we're going to be... probably the same amount of supplies we would have lost going around. Just from eating them. Borsgard. 4-day trek. And Reynevik is on the way. We gotta be fine. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. More supplies missing, the woman by a wagon says to you. And look, tracks. Right here they look like children's footprints, but my husband and I followed them into the wilderness a ways. They meet up with some adult tracks. No telling how many. Question the children. Your clansmen are on edge as you question the children. None of them seem to know anything about the food. But you managed to scare them more than you intended. 2 brothers in particular are left on the verge of crying. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Well, that went about as poorly as possible. Reynevik isn't far, though. It's right here. It's right here. We're totally gonna make it. A mother's screams flood the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this. She spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Murder over a marriage in these times. Something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Investigate the death. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she'd always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. We have no renown to buy supplies. I just realized. The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. We need food! Can I just freaking raid the town? Can I do that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This sucks. Hey, yeah, come join the starving caravan. Oh boy, there's a godstone coming up. Can I eat it? A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out another. We have to keep moving. We don't have food. And the girl died. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure, but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you overhear several families begin unpacking. Look for clues about why it was abandoned. Whomever left here may have had good reason, you tell the caravan, but after a few tiring hours of searching for clues, you have no answers. The frustration of the wasted time is apparent on the clansmen's faces. Leave it. You know what? They're not going to be any more upset than they already are. We'll most follow you to a further campsite. A few families stubbornly but cautiously enter the hall and bed down. The next day, they rejoin the caravan more refreshed than anyone else. You soon hear complaints of your paranoia. Fuck y'all. I am the only reason you guys are still alive. Well, they even took the time to remove Ivor's hand. His right arm is missing. That is attention to detail. And yet, grammar and spelling errors abound. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. Hogan pulls you aside to show you some red berries growing on an ash tree that looked like it was chopped down long ago. These shouldn't be growing here, he says excitedly. I haven't seen these in a long time. He and Mogan busily go about collecting the berries. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. Join Hogan in collecting berries. What are these, you ask Hogan? When I would travel to Borisgard with my father, sometimes he'd buy us a few of these, Hogan replies. Couldn't be a luckier find. See for yourself. You try one and can feel energy returning to your tired limbs. Not taking a few more would be a wasted opportunity, you figure. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Bjorulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune, you think to yourself. We got a Tistleberry, but no damn supplies. People still dying. Oh my god, there's a town coming up. There's a town coming up, guys. There's a town coming up, guys. It's Renivik. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Make a thorough search, ask volunteers to scout the immediate area, make a bonfire and wait for the missing members to return, move on saying a blessing for the lost, commit to an hour before more searching before departing. We'll make a bonfire. Collect what you can for burning, you shout to everyone. We'll wait for the lost to find our beacon. Unfortunately, there's no significant amount of dry wood and attempts to... These guys can't get a freaking fire started in snow. I can do that. I can do that. It is not that hard. Well, it's not that hard if you know how. Rook, being a woodsman, I would expect could get a freaking...
is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Renovik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with... As a long series of farmhouses abandoned and... Oh, okay, I see what they're trying to say. That was poorly worded. The farmers have probably fled to Borsgard. You try to hurry past, but are eventually spotted. The dredge start ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out Oddleaf, up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse laughing. The dredge heading your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. God damn it. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey, shouts a Varl wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me. He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. We got a scarlet feather. Sigbjorn! Actually, we need to get some of these guys some more combat experience. Man, it's been a while since I actually got into combat. Ugh. 10 and 15, 12 and 18. We will rush this side. What is your special? You have Tempest! Fantastic! He's like Gnolf Part 2. And I missed Gnolf. Man, I love Bloody Flail. That is such a great attack. Yep, we might have to move. Oh, he's not going to get to go for a while. We can go for armor. Really, only one choice. We don't want to step on that grenade there, so let's just go ahead and smack this guy. Yeah. Ouch. That sucked. Oh my god, did you really line me up for that? Oh my god, it's Christmas! We're gonna be able to Tempest right here and hit 4 freaking dredge at once. It's totally Christmas time! You have armor, you have armor. You have the most armor. Let's take your armor down so that this dude in red here, whatever his name was, Sig something? Ouch. Truth, it looks like you're right. Those grenades hit adjacent spots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Slice! Oh, it only hits 2 at once? That's dumb. It should hit more than 2. Wait, who's going next? Can I get to you? No. You? No. Wait, how far can I even move? Ah, I guess you're really my only option. Man, he is not looking too hot. But they are all lined up, so we can definitely hit their armor pretty freaking hard. No? Let's put a stop to that. It is just absolutely beautiful having all these guys lined up like this. Oh. What does Bird of Prey do? 100% chance to hit. Range 7 tiles. Wow. Oh, it didn't... That's weird. I thought it would have gone to the other guys. Sigbjorn, that's his name. We really need to get a kill with Mogan so that he can get promoted. Let's do that. Oh, this should get her a promotion at least. No, not a promotion, but it did get us an achievement. Okay, good. You can finally get a promotion. You can bring that armor break up. Ah! Sigbjorn! Shit. Who's going next? You? Oh, I could have totally burned some willpower and just killed him right there. I was not paying attention. Okay. Welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn's House of Mead. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall looking on with uneasiness. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What's wrong with you? I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. I was saving your ass. Remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you wouldn't have told... What? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? Anyone here is welcome to join us. Does mead count as supplies? I hope mead counts as supplies, because that'd be useful as heck. Oh my god, supplies. Oh my god, renown. I like you, Sigbjorn. With some help, you gather up the casks of mead and head back to the caravan. Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan? Come on, guys. Gives the boisterous Varl a large berth as you set out for Borsgard. Oh my god, we have supplies again. Oh my god, we have supplies again. This feels like another good place to take a break. So, that is what we're gonna do. Thanks for watching the Banner Saga Let's Play, everybody. Those in stream, I will be back in just a short moment. And we will continue this. Those watching on YouTube, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the videos, please hit like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. That's all. Take care, guys. See you all next time.